So introducing our guest today, she has strutted the Kenyan runways. She is a commercial model. She is a blogger, vlogger, and a mother. Maureen Waititu, welcome to our show.
Thank you for having me.
So just disclaimer, I knew Maureen a while back. Yep. And I'm just super excited to be here. I can't believe we're coming to have conversations about motherhood.
You know, about motherhood.
When we have grown.
Yeah.
Time is flying.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know people at home know you. And we see all these pictures and, you know, we see your, you with your kids and your man. And we just want to get to know what has that journey been like for you, motherhood? Is it different for your celebrity? Anyway, I'm kidding. But no, honestly, what has, your motherhood experience been? Like, I mean, I know your firstborn baby. How old is he now?
He's 2 years, 8 months.
He's 2 years,
yes.
8 months.
Yes.
So what was that like when you found out you were pregnant with him? I know your vlog channel introduces Life with Mo, and it's like, Frank met Maureen, and then, baby Lexi came along. So what was that journey like for you?
Well, I have to say this, it was totally unplanned, but it felt right at that moment.
Yeah.
I think sometimes when things happen, they are happening the right way.
Yeah.
So when we found out, we went right into preparation, and it was a smooth journey. Thankfully, it was a very smooth pregnancy until we delivered. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
So did you go through that crazy, scary experience of telling, your parents, or telling, what was that like?
Yeah, well, I've been very independent for a long time. I think when we met back in the days, So my mom, for starters, who was so happy.
Yeah.
She screamed like, oh my God, I'm going to be a grandmother.
Yeah.
Because she didn't see it coming. First of all, because I'm kind of stubborn. So I'm sure she was thinking, this one, will she ever settle down?
Yeah.
Not for anything, but because I was so focused on my education and growth.
Yes.
And then I surprised her. She knew I was heading there, but not so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I never owed anyone any explanation. It was just a beautiful journey for everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of your education, what is it that you've studied or focused on?
Okay, that's a good question. I studied law in university.
Yeah.
I went to Kenya School of Law where I did my postgraduate diploma.
Yeah.
I finished. I did my pupillage, but I abandoned it.
Yeah, you're just like not doing it.
Not doing it, not for anything, but because it was so strenuous. Because I joined the law firm when Lex was only 10 weeks old. And it took a toll on me.
Yeah.
And I decided, you know what, let me step aside for a few years, bring him up, and now there's another one.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I'm happy that things on the side of growth in terms of career and making money has been quite okay.
Yeah.
So that's the last thing I'm worried about. But I'll go back to law.
Oh yeah, you will
I
go
will.
back.
Yes.
I know that season where you have to decide sacrificing your education or your career life rather to take care of your kids can be really strenuous. And I know many moms at home who are watching have probably done that, and not many people understand. Yeah. So what was it for you? I mean, what value did you see in letting go of this career that could have boosted you quick and whatever, and instead giving your time to your child?
Yeah, I'll tell you this, it was scary. It wasn't the easy decision to make. Yeah. But then when I weighed the pros and the cons, I realized, you know what? This child is growing up once. Yeah. They grow so fast. But I can always go back to my career. True. The beauty with law is that it has no age. You can practice until you're 70, until you're 80. And I thought, you know what? Let me give it time. And I know a lot of moms struggle with this because there's so much pressure at our places of work to act and behave like that young man who, he has no responsibilities, or another young lady who may not be having the same experience of motherhood. However, it can be for mothers, and I think a lot of young moms and also proper older moms can agree with me, balancing career in this day and age and motherhood, trust me, we're super women.
Yes, we totally are. I totally agree with you on that. I just want to get into then your journey of motherhood. What was your first labor experience? What was that like? Because it was the first time you're thinking, oh my God, what is this labor thing about? You know, it's the unknown. So you never know what exactly is going to happen. What was that like for you?
Well, it was very scary. To begin with, a week before I delivered Lex, I went on a panic mode. I used to cry every day. And Frankie would be like, come on, you need to be strong. You've been doing so well. What's happening? And I remember the day before we went to deliver him, which I didn't go into labor. I had to be induced. So my doctor told me, if you don't go into labor in the next 3 days, come, we induce you. So no, it's going to happen, whether you like it or not. So I panicked. I took off.
You're kidding. What do you mean you took off?
I went for a long walk. I left my phone at home.
Like,
Yes, and Frankie drove around this entire town looking for me.
You're joking.
Yes,
Maureen. You traumatized the man.
Yes. The trauma was not yet there because he got traumatized the following day. However, when we went to deliver him, my labor, I'll say this compared to my recent one, it was quite smooth. Just a few hours, we delivered the baby, and being the first time, I think I did quite well.
You did well.
Yes.
Woo, go you.
Yes.
I'm super interested to know how your breastfeeding experience was as well, because I know many times you give, so you know, labor, you knew about it, you probably read about it and all those things. Then breastfeeding, you read about it, but I feel like I think everything about motherhood, you think you know until you know. So I mean, I know for me, breastfeeding it was great, but there's that season of pain that nobody ever told me about. Did you go through that?
Oh, yes, I did. Both times. Cracked nipples. People don't like talking about that, but it's real. Because it will happen all the same. But if you take care of yourself well, it goes within a few days. But it's the pain, you can imagine, it's excruciating. So in my case, with Lex, first of all, I am not very blessed in this department. So I was panicking and I was thinking, my goodness, will this be able to nourish my newborn? But then, you know what, when motherly instinct hits you, it hits you. Yes, so first thing I learned was how to latch the baby, because without the latch, it won't happen. And then I realized, all I need is my nipple.
True.
And when the baby latched, the milk came running. And then also, of course, the second time, yes, there was a cracked nipples, but no one taught me how to latch the baby. It came automatically. Yes.
Okay. So I think I just want to know a little bit about your YouTube channel. When did you guys start the vlog? How old was Lex at the time when you guys started the vlog?
He had just turned 2.
He had just turned 2.
Yes, that's 8 months ago.
And what inspired you and Frank to start the channel?
That's a good question. Well, there was a bit of you know, hearing it from so many people. It was like, you guys, maybe you could try. But I wouldn't say that was the main drive. It just happened. We had recorded a lot of material, and then we thought, maybe we should do an introductory video. If it does well, we go with it. If it doesn't, forget it, because you can imagine, you don't know what to expect. And we did that. This is end of November last year, and the first video was so well received, and we thought, wow, I guess we're doing the right thing, and we haven't looked back ever since. But our YouTube channel is more of a diary, to, you know, just to show the process of motherhood and look back, you know, being a family, and one day Lex and the baby will be able to look and say, wow. And trust me, every time, even when we are maybe going through a rough moment, we find ourselves watching the videos, and it reminds us where we're coming from. Those memories are amazing to store.
That's so true. You're able to, you know, look back and see where you've come from, and just how much you guys have grown.
Exactly. It's like a diary.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So what has that... I know one of the topics you guys have talked about is nanny drama. I remember watching that episode, and I'm just like, that is so true. I know so many moms can relate. What have you guys, so maybe you can share with our viewers at home what that has been like for you, nanny drama, your nanny experiences. As every mom knows, if this person can take care of your child and take care of them well enough because they can never take care of them as good as you would,
no questions asked.
Yeah.
And we've always done one test. Does the child like this person? If they don't, we just let them go.
Yeah.
It's not like we hire and fire, no.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to look at circumstances. Is your baby thriving? You know, there's a few checklists, you know.
Yeah.
And eventually we were lucky to have this lady who doesn't live with us.
Okay.
Yes, but she's fantastic, especially with Lex. He only eats with her.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, and she had left for 2 months. And wow, that's when the nanny drama issues came up, because we were thinking, wow, are we ever going to get someone?
Oh, yeah. So you had a period where you had to replace her.
Yes. Oh, yes. We replaced a few times. We're even contemplating on exchanging who goes to work with Lex.
Yes.
It had come to that point.
It can get that crazy, yeah.
And then now I even had 2 at some point. But then I realized, wait a minute, if you plan your time well, you don't even really need 24-hour care.
Okay.
Just plan your time well. So now we're operating with day bag. That's what they call them.
Yes.
So she comes in the morning, leaves in the evening. By the time she's leaving, everything is sorted.
Yeah.
So that, but ideally, since I came home with the baby, I've been taking care of the baby the entire time. So we've been helping each other. When I go back to work, we'll figure things out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not been easy, but once you find this one person who is good, appreciate them. Yes, because there's some good nannies out there.
That's so true. And I think sometimes the moment you see someone is good with your
Oh, yes.
child,
Oh, yes.
I know I've had moms say, even if the house is not that spotless, but this lady is good with my kids,
Exactly.
I would rather, sacrifice
Yep.
the house being
Yep.
sparkling clean,
Yep.
but and I'm 100% sure that the person I'm living with my child is taking care of them. Because I know
that's it.
we watch so many scary videos online and you're just thinking, oh my God.
Oh, they're heartbreaking.
Yeah, very. It can get quite traumatic for a mom, even when you're...
It's every mom's nightmare.
Yes, it's every mom's nightmare.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. The thought of it is
scary.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about, your commercial modeling and your hair. Just tell us a little bit about what you're doing now that you said you let go of law.
Yeah.
So what are you focusing on right now?
Wow, a lot still.
Yeah.
I'm the Jill of all trades.
That's what's up.
Yes. So commercial modeling started when I was in uni in second year. It just happened. I had tried, trust me, and I failed. And I want to encourage anyone who's tried commercial modeling and they failed. All I needed was the right mindset and a bit of mentorship and research.
Okay.
People need to research.
Oh, yeah?
If you can access the internet, go to Mr. Google. That guy has every answer you need. Then you can apply to your situation. So I was knowledgeable to know what could work for me, what couldn't work for me. I remember even searching the best outfit to wear to an audition. People don't do these things.
Yeah,
it's work
true.
like any other. If you take it serious, chances of going wrong are very, very few.
Slim.
Very slim. And then on top of that, you have to practice how to be confident in front of the camera. You don't have to be perfect.
Okay.
But these are things I had to teach myself.
Okay.
And of course, I joined an agency which guided me the proper way.
Okay.
I went to some auditions. I failed miserably. I went to some, I won.
Yeah.
And ever since, what has been working for me is listening to the brief.
Okay.
If I fit the brief, that's the only time I can go and audition.
Okay.
That's the mistake people make.
Yeah.
You see the age group is 30 to 40. You're 16, you show up.
Yeah.
You see it's 25 to 30. You're below or above, you show up.
Yeah.
You're asked to audition as a mom. You come looking like a schoolgirl. It doesn't work like that.
Yes.
So stick to the brief. Learn your lines. Show up on time. And impress that camera. Talk to that camera like you're talking to the person who will be watching, and you're good to go.
Okay.
Yes.
So, when you're...
Sorry.
So, so are you able to balance out the commercial... does it take a lot out of your time? No. Not at all?
No. It's once in a lifetime kind of a thing.
And the payoff is also great.
Yes, well, it's been good. Honestly, it's pushed me to some certain height, saw me through uni, so that's worked for me.
Okay.
And then, of course, I have a full-time job as an accounts manager in a creative agency. I have a business I run where I make hair, which started as a hobby.
Oh, yes.
And I turned it into a business, and I'm a mother.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the hair.
Yeah, so the hair started like a joke. I call it a joke because I was making the hair in the evening and Frankie is like, you know, you're good, right?
Yeah.
And I never took it seriously until he told me, look, you can make money out of this. Why don't you do a poll on your page? And I did a poll. I made this wig. I posted it and I asked people, would you buy? And everyone was like, yes.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm opening a business page for you. So I've been purely online on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's my office.
Okay.
And of course, I rely on referrals and I showcase only my work. I never download anything.
Yeah.
So I post everything on my Instagram page,
which
is called Life and More Hair.
Yes.
Ideally, it was Life and More, like Life and Maureen, but then we
wanted to focus it on the hair only.
Yeah,
so you actually make it?
Yes.
What?
I make it with my hands.
Yeah, but you guys need to check out her page. I've seen her work. It's fantastic.
This is my
I'm just
work.
like, how? What you're wearing is your work?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, guys. Life and More. If you want to, hook up with some fantastic hair, she's the plug.
And I have to add, very affordable, very affordable.
Okay.
That's what drove me to making this hair.
Okay.
Yes.
That's amazing. I feel like, so many times as moms, we, whenever we get our newborn baby, sometimes it's so easy to, forget yourself, forget to push your creativity, forget to push what you're passionate about. So I'm just, the reason why we're even focusing on some of these topics is so that the mother at home who is feeling like, my life is over. It's really not, and you can still continue chasing your dreams and just going after them.
True.
So Maureen, I think after the break we'll be talking about how you introduced baby Lexi to the new baby.
Of course.
You'll be sharing, your experience with us, whether the labor was, different from the first one. Yeah. So guys, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll continue our conversation with Maureen.
Okay.
Welcome back to Being Mommy. If you're just joining us for the first time, we've been having conversations with Maureen Waititu, who has been sharing her motherhood experience with us. She is a model. She's a commercial model. She is a vlogger. And we just found out today that she studied law. So we're going to be getting into the conversation on our Mommy News segment. We're going to find out how she introduced her toddler to her newborn baby. So Maureen, let's just talk about that. Let's just talk about the baby bump shoot that went viral. It broke the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I always say the best person to explain what happened is Frankie. However, let me hold the fort for him.
Yes.
It started as an idea.
Yeah.
We knew if we ever get pregnant again, we'll do an African-themed shoot.
Okay.
And I think with time, we saw we could just join a few ideas together, and then I think when we found our photographer, Rita Lela, he solved all the problems for us.
Yeah.
But then what stood out was the makeup by Muthoni Joba and the body art that is by Daniel.
Yes, it was beautiful.
Let me tell you, everyone who was in that shoot made it happen. So the small idea became what it became. We had an even wilder idea, which involved horses and everything, but there's no way I was going to get on a horse with my belly.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, we didn't expect it to go so viral.
Yes,
but it did. Yes.
Wow, that was bold and beautiful because I think it was very creative and out of the box. And
then again, this happens once. Why not do it?
Why not do
all
it?
The way out?
Exactly.
Yes.
So just tell us a little bit about how Lex has been used to mommy, you know, mommy's time, you know, mommy's love, full attention. It's in the house, it's just Lex, stop, Lex, come, Lex, this. So how was that? I mean, how did you kind of just prepare him for the new baby that was coming?
Let me tell you, I was nerve-wracked.
Completely.
Every day I was thinking, my goodness, will it work? And I would go on my knees and I would just tell God only one thing: please let them get along, or rather let him not get jealous when the baby comes home. I could tell within the few months, because I showed quite late, he was very clingy. And then, of course, he's not understanding things as, you know, an older toddler would. But then I would still explain to him, you're going to be a big brother, you better behave yourself. And then, of course, when my belly starts showing, I would actually, every time I get home, I'll just uncover it. And, you know, make them meet. It worked, honestly, because when we brought the baby home that night, he saw the baby and told everybody, shh. Went and switched off the lights. And came back so that the baby can sleep. And then he is the sweetest boy ever. Because, and anyway, I think also we had introduced him to school a few weeks before. So that worked because he had met other little kids and all that. We think, but still, it's God's intervention. Just pray for your kids. So
did you know, what was it, just take us through what you noticed, like when you say you noticed a little bit of some jealousy, what was that like?
Well, he was very clingy. Literally, I would get home, that boy would hook himself on me. And he wouldn't let me put him down.
So this is when you were still pregnant?
When I was pregnant, And then when we sent him off to school, he started becoming more relaxed and more mature in a way. So when the baby came, he was good. To this day, every time we bring out the baby, he's waiting like this, like, give me the baby. And, you know, that's a big deal because we didn't, first of all, we didn't expect it. And then with time, he gets a bit, you know, I can see you have the baby, why not, you know? And especially when our nanny carries the baby and she puts the baby down like this, he hops on her arms. So, but no tantrums, no hitting, nothing. He's just been a really sweet child.
But I think it's normal because I think when I was reading a lot about this topic, I realized very many kids get neglected during that time because you're like, you know, now you're grown, you know, step aside, this is a new baby in the house, and that can really affect them because if you think about it, they're still a baby as well. They still need mom's attention, they still need dad's attention. So ignoring them actually gets traumatizing for them. So how did he, when he met them, now when you gave birth, how did he, you know, feel? How did he treat the baby?
Very well. But then thankfully my energy came back really quickly. So what I do, or rather, Lex closed school just when the baby came home. So he's been at home the entire time. So what I do is I have a date with him every week, and then we alternate with the dad.
That's cool.
Like
that's nice.
I take him all the way out. We play until he's exhausted. Of course, I wish I could do it every day. But I'm unable to. However, that has made a huge difference because, of course, when you take him out and he sees the swings and the slides, he forgets that he's no longer the baby. And also I have to make activities for both of them. If, for instance, I'm bathing the baby, I ask him to come. If I'm, you know, relaxing with the baby, I hold him as well. And so of course, I give him the baby to hold.
So you involve him and, you know, bring him into the newborn baby's world.
Involvement is everything. That's every single day.
That makes so much sense. And how's it been like for you? You know, you're used to one baby, you know, you're at least your energy is on just one person, but now you have to split, you know. I'm sure he's at the age where he's probably running everywhere and you still have this baby. What's that like right now?
I thought it would be difficult, but apparently it's been very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yes, having the two little people.
Oh,
this
yes.
one with, their special needs, and this other one with their special needs.
Okay.
What I've been doing is I create time for both of them in their own ways.
Okay.
So if it's Lex and his activities. If it's baby, obviously, we spend a lot of time together because, booby. But I've been doing a lot of getting out of the house with both of them or either of them. So it's been working. You just figure out how to split this time. Yeah.
Okay.
And somehow you get this and you figure it out somehow.
You figure it out as you go.
Yes.
You've talked about, you kind of split the activities and all those things.
Yes.
I have a strange question. The love you have for your child, do you now separate? Like, is it now different? Like, do you love your second born baby differently? Or like, is there a new, because honestly right now I feel like I love my child so much.
Yes.
So when the second born baby comes, is there a new set of love that comes for this particular child? Like, what's that like?
Let me tell you, I thought about it every single day before even, when the baby was growing in my tummy. And I'd be like, will I love Lex less? But the truth is, this love you never knew existed, this space in your heart you never knew existed, opens up.
Wow.
And you love them. Like Lex is, the way I love Lex, probably is even more than, no, of course I loved him, but I appreciate him more.
Yeah.
The baby, on the other hand, because now you're not just thinking about this one and this one. Yes, they're two very different individuals. But then you think of them together. You think of them in the next year, in the next 5 years, when they're teenagers, when they're grown-ups, how they're going to be. Yeah. And somehow a mother just loves. You don't know, there's no manual about it. You just love. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Are their personalities different? Like, can you tell a difference?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised. Newborns are little humans with huge personalities.
Yes.
In as much as all they do is eat, burp, and poop and sleep, trust me, they are deep. Yeah. Those little creatures are deep.
Yeah, that's true.
I now I'm even finding more appreciation because, when a baby is new, you don't know exactly what to tell them. Yeah. But now we talk. Yeah. Yes, and true enough, the smile beams and, it's amazing.
Feel like you're actually having a conversation with this little human, and you're sure you can totally understand what I'm saying.
Oh, yes. And even if the baby is crying, you walk into the room, silence. Yeah. They realize, mommy is here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're very intelligent.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys shared your labor experience, rather snippets of it on your vlog. Yes. Was it different from your first labor experience?
Yes.
It was?
Yes, it was.
What was it? How different was it, and what was this new one like?
Okay, so like I had mentioned, my first one was induced. The second one came naturally. Oh, yeah? Of course, I tried a few things.
Yes.
But then,
what few things did you try? Share these secrets.
Well, I had asked people what they did to induce their labor because I didn't want to go beyond, because my baby was growing very big. Okay. And people suggested drinking castor oil, eating dates, what's this other thing, drinking raspberry leaf tea.
Okay. So did you try all of them?
Yes, I did.
You drank castor oil, you ate
spicy foods.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I remember I was at a restaurant that evening when my labor started. Yes. And I was eating these spicy foods. And true enough, my labor started.
What?
Yes, and I was walking in the mall, and when it comes, the contraction comes, I'll stand and wait for it to go. Yes. And of course, I wasn't panicking because I knew. Yeah,
this is the second time round. You're like, I got this.
Yes. And then, of course, my first one, the water broke just before I pushed the baby. This other one broke before the labor kicked in. Okay. And then it was slightly longer by an hour. And the pain, unless I don't remember the first time, this one was really bad. Really bad. Okay. Yes, but then also the delivery was pretty quick. Okay. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I just want to remind our viewers at home that you could call in live if you have some questions for Mo, if you have, contributions to this conversation. The numbers are on the screen. Call us and just share your story with us. Don't feel shy. We want to hear from you. Yeah? So Maureen, today we'll be playing an interesting game with you.
Ooh, a game. The only games I know are baby games.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Actually, well, I mean, it will be mommy related.
Okay, this is exciting.
Yeah, so I mean, we just wanted to get just insight on your thoughts on motherhood. So the game is just basically what's the first thing you think of when you see a certain word, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very simple. It's very easy.
I hope so. It is. The spotlight.
So you'll just pick a placard.
Any?
Yes.
Okay. I'll pick the first one. Okay.
So when you read the name out loud,
Okay.
then just let us know what you think.
Okay.
The first thing you think of.
Yes, motherhood. Happiness.
Happiness.
Yes.
Interesting. I think we could both do it. I think for me, motherhood, I'd say fulfilling.
Yes.
It's been a very fulfilling journey.
Yes.
Next.
Okay, this is interesting. Cracked nipples. It was totally worth it.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Cracked nipples for me, ouch. So painful, so painful. But yeah, you get past it.
Yeah. Okay. Breastfeeding. It's the most beautiful thing that could happen to a human being.
Yeah.
The bond is amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
I totally agree. Very intimate, very interesting. I think everyone's experience is different.
Yes.
But just that moment you have with your child, that eye contact, that
it melts your heart.
It does.
Yes.
At least when you get it right, when you get past the learning stage.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes. And again, we appreciate all moms.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So before we go to our next word, we have a caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine.
Wow. Sorry, I didn't get your name.
My name is Jacinta.
Jacinta. Hi, Jacinta.
Yes. Hi.
Do you have a question for us or a comment?
I just want to tell more that she looks amazing.
Yes, she does.
Thank you.
I follow her YouTube channel and she looks amazing.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you for calling.
Congratulations on your new baby.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacinta. Keep watching.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye. That is so true, by the way. You look amazing. I mean, this girl has just given birth. Why is she giving us pressure?
No pressure, mamas. Yeah, just
No,
wake up, take a shower, take a walk. It helps a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
You're looking super amazing.
Thank
and
you.
relaxed and, you know, you motherhood looks fantastic on you.
I'm thankful.
Yeah.
I really am.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, next
We
word.
continue? Okay. Nipple cream. It's difficult. You use it for 2 days. You'll be fine.
Yeah?
Yes.
For me, nipple cream, it didn't work. It didn't work for me. I think breast milk worked better.
Yes,
like
yes,
I tried nipple cream, but I was just like, it's not working.
Okay.
I think my expectations of it was it's gonna take the pain completely.
Yes.
It's gonna fix everything.
Yes.
So when it didn't, I'm just like,
Yeah.
this is a lie.
No, it's just like Vaseline on your lips. The cracks would go or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Here you go. Sleep training. It's happening right now. Yes. With my youngest.
Okay.
And it works.
It works?
It's the best thing you can do.
I'm interested to know, how are you doing that?
Routine. I've structured bath time at the same time every day. And I associate that with babies going to sleep. And of course, we do the feeding, lights out, and then it's happening until morning. The baby does his wake up, feed, go back. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So did you have to use the cry it out method?
Not yet.
Not
yet. I'm just taking it one step at a time. Yeah, whatever whatever works.
Okay.
Yes.
So what do you think is the right age to start sleep training?
As soon as you figure things out. It could be, for me, I think because of experience, I got used to the baby quite quickly.
Okay.
So the last 2 weeks, that's what we've been doing at 6 weeks old.
All right.
And then some start as, at 6 months, some a year. But the earlier you begin, the better.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Interesting. For me, sleep training, I tried it for my first child, and to be honest, it didn't work for me.
Yes.
Mostly because maybe I started doing it a little bit too late, and the only I think solution that was there was the cry it out method.
Okay.
And I tried it one day, and I'm just like, why
Breaks
is
your
this?
heart.
Is just so, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Why would anyone recommend this? I was so upset at the person who, recommended the whole thing. But I hear it works for some mothers,
Then again, whatever method works for me may not work for you.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's true.
Okay.
All right, next word.
All right. This is getting more and more interesting. Night shift. I only have one thing to say. I do not wish to sleep like a baby. I wish to sleep like my husband.
Oh, really?
Frankie will snore through it all.
You're kidding me. You never feel like, you have to wake up and struggle with me.
It has happened so many times.
Oh, yeah?
But then, you're like, it shall pass.
What?
Yes.
Frankie tumesikia. We now know.
Yeah, but he is the first person who will wake up in case, he's very hands-on.
Yeah.
Let me give him credit for that.
Yes.
I remember the first 2 days when I came home, I was so tired. The baby started crying, I couldn't hear, and I slept. And he woke up and shook me and was like, oh, the baby's crying, are you okay? Wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, having that is a big deal.
Yeah. But you can tell, even from the vlogs, like you can totally tell he's super hands-on.
Yes.
Sitting there during your labor and all those things.
I appreciate him so much for that. Yes.
So go, Frankie. You're doing a fantastic job. By the way, I know he's at home with the kids.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Thank you for, taking one for the team and allowing us to have Maureen. So we have a caller, Maureen.
Okay.
Hi, Esther.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine.
Do you have a comment, a question?
You look beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you. For Maureen?
Yeah, I'm Esther.
Okay.
Used to be my boss one time from Diamond Mall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Esther was Maureen was your boss?
Yes.
Wow. Small world.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling, Esther.
From your growth.
Oh, yes, Esther.
Yeah.
Yes, I had a shop. Thank you so much, Esther.
You're most welcome.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
You were saying you had a shop? Yes, it's so interesting. I had forgotten about this when I was in first year in uni. I've always been so, anyway.
Entrepreneurship.
Yes, I had a shop and I hired her.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
And then after some time, I had to pick between school and the shop. I had to give up on the shop.
Oh, wow.
Wow, Esther, thank you.
Thank you, Esther, and thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
So night shift for me, did I say? Oh,
no, you didn't.
Night shift for me, I think, this one I just, talk to the moms at home. It can get crazy.
Yes.
You might not get the sleep that you're used to getting. But I feel like it's great, or it's easier when you think about it as something that's just part of the journey.
True.
So that you don't resent it, but you more or less embrace the waking up and the, and then when you think about, my mom did this and there's so many other moms doing this. It's not just me.
Yes.
So embrace it. It'll, one day your child will sleep through the night and you leave and wake up like,
it's true.
Why are they waking up? Are they okay?
Yeah, it's true. And then one more tip, when the baby is very young, like now, take advantage. If they sleep during the day, take at least one nap.
Oh, yes.
It will go a long way.
Yeah,
yes.
That's so true.
Yes.
So next.
we continue. Wow. Diapers. It's never interesting to change diapers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah.
What brand of diapers did you use? Or do you feel... I feel like nowadays there are so many new brands.
Yeah.
So with your second born baby, are you using any of the newer brands?
I have to mention this. I've never bought diapers for the newborn.
Oh, yeah?
But all my friends brought home loads and loads of Huggies.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's been working.
That's what... Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
God bless those friends, because I know,
God
I remember
bless
even during my shower,
Yes.
I got like I had afterwards, I had a pile of diapers, and I'm
Yes.
just like, oh my
Yeah.
God, like,
Yeah.
thank you, God, because I
That's
know
the best thing you can do for your friends.
that is true.
Yes.
Yeah, because for me, diapers are expensive,
Oh.
because it's, you know, it's that one thing you have to buy through, you can't, you know, avoid it, so they're
No, not at all.
expensive, but
Yeah.
you know, again, it's part of the journey, it's part of the motherhood experience.
And it shall pass.
It shall pass. It
Yes.
shall pass. Actually, when you how did your potty training go with Lexi?
It's still ongoing.
Oh, it's still ongoing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
So he's still on. He still uses diapers once in a while.
Once in a while.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. We continue.
Yes.
Okay. Labor. I'm not going back there. Unless God has other plans.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
done.
Ooh, I'm done.
I know. I think that's what every mom says. Like, what?
Then
Labor?
again, yeah.
No way. But for me, labor, it's painful.
Yeah.
It is painful, but funny enough, you get through it. And then and I know one of the things when I was fearful about labor, I was just like, but see, Nanny has done it. See,
You know?
whoever has gone through it,
Yes.
then I can also do
For
it,
real,
you know.
yes.
And funny enough, it's years down the line. My daughter
Yes.
is 4 now.
Oh.
And years down the line, I'm just like, I know it was painful.
But you
I just can't put a
remember.
finger to
Yes.
how, you know, I
Yes.
can't even say it's like, you know, being cut. But,
Yes.
you know, you can't like put a finger
You
to it.
can't.
So
Yes.
yeah, I mean, I think I may go through it again, and then I'm just like, why did I get myself into this?
That's what I was asking myself. I remember telling Frankie
Yeah.
during the peak, I'm not doing this again.
Yeah.
And well, luckily, I never did something bad to him.
Yes.
Lucky. Lexi.
Aww.
He's the love of my life.
Yeah.
I love that child. He's so sweet. Sweet boy.
Yeah.
Sweet. Sweet.
Wow. Okay, this is gonna be hard for me, but I mean, I've just seen pictures of
Yes,
him. He's
yes.
a very handsome young man,
is.
and I think he's lucky to have a mother like you
Oh.
and a daddy like Frankie.
Yes, yes.
Is Frankie planning to, you know, take him to the gym and start working? I mean,
yes.
obviously not now, but like, is he planning to engage him in that whole fitness
That's
thing?
all I hear.
Yeah.
You know, when Lex is older,
Yeah.
man, he's gonna have a nice chest.
Yeah.
Look at his legs. He's gonna have nice.
Like he
Babe, I'm sorry. But yeah.
Oh, yeah. There was a picture of him and Lex on the screen, and Maureen and her baby, and the three of them.
Oh, he's
you guys
so
make such
sweet.
an amazing couple.
Thank you.
Yes. That's
so,
you with your bump.
Oh, yes.
Was that another shoot? Was that Lex's?
Same day. It's
Oh,
the
same day.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Alexa's shoot was a bit laid back,
Okay.
but equally beautiful.
Equally beautiful.
Yes. I figured I'll just, you know, and I think we're living for the moment.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, he's all about, man, I can't wait to go to the gym.
Yes.
You know,
Like
I'm
he can
sorry.
already see the future. He has a plan
Yes.
set.
Yes, every time Lexi does anything, that's all that, you know, is talked about in the house.
Yeah.
Gym. Yes.
Okay. Just one last question for you. Now that you have Frankie as, you know, a gym enthusiast, fitness enthusiast, does that help you, you know, get back? Does that, you know, I mean, help you work out and get into that fitness? Are you also in that fitness journey, lifestyle?
Yes and no. Yes, because even when I met Frankie, I was very interested in keeping fit. But of course, motherhood changes a lot of things. So you have to put your health first.
Yeah.
I remember with this last pregnancy, it was a bit difficult.
Okay.
And I started going to the gym the first trimester, but then things happened and I wasn't able to work out again.
Okay.
However, now that I feel good and energetic, or I'm going back. And yes, especially when it comes to nutrition in the house, he's a champion. We always fighting.
Awesome.
I want to cook this. No, don't cook that. You know, we just gym it.
Awesome. I hope, Frank, I know if you're watching, I hope we can have you guys on the show. So you can give us some, you know, tips and tricks on, you know, the whole getting that, you know, workout plan for mothers and stuff, you know.
He's the best.
Yeah?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
So Maureen, we're signing out. Thank you so much for, you know, joining us on the show. I'm just super excited that you were able to come, even with your newborn baby.
Thank you.
Maybe you can just, you know, give us your parting shot and then we can close.
Well, do I look there?
Yes.
To all moms, especially young moms to be and who are experiencing a newborn phase, you'll be okay. So first of all, when you wake up in the morning, go wash that face, take a shower, go take a walk. It helps a lot and you're gonna be fine. Yes.
You are gonna be fine, and we wish you all the best. Remember to join us same time, same place. Good night and God bless